Hi guys, so today we're going to run through using the quadratic formula to solve quadratic equations. So the quadratic formula can basically be used to solve any equation of the form ax squared plus bx plus c. So basically all the polynomials we've been looking at over the past couple of weeks. The formula for the quadratic equation is x will be equal to negative b plus minus b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So the best way to go through this is to just run you through an example. So we've got the formula to solve the equation x squared plus 5x plus 4. So looking at this, we could think, all right, we can factorize this, and that's one way you could solve it. So you can just look at what adds to give 5 and multiplies to give 4. You can factorize it. If you pause the video now, you'd have x plus 1 and x plus 4 is equal to 0. Because 1 and 4 add to give 5, multiply to give 4. So therefore, x is equal to minus 1, or x is equal to minus 4. So that is how you could solve it. But if you weren't able to factorize here, there was no common factors there, you could use the quadratic formula. So you just need to substitute it in here. So remember that you can put a 1 there. That's A. This stands for B. And this is C. So C is 4, B is 5, A is 1. So substituting back into the formula, it's negative B. So negative 5 plus or minus, that's what that sign means, the square root of B squared. So B is 5 squared minus 4, A, which is 1, and C, which is 4, all over 2A, which is just 1 there. So simplifying that, that's negative 5. Before putting it in the calculator, it's always good to just simplify as far as you can. That's 25 minus 4 times by 1 times by 4, which is minus 16, all over 2. Simplify that further, that's negative 5 plus minus square root 9, all over 2. So x is equal to negative 5 plus minus square root of 9 is 3, all over 2. So either x is equal to negative 5 plus 3 on 2, or x is equal to negative 5 minus 3 on 2. So simplifying that, that's negative 1, x is equal to negative 1, or x is equal to negative 5 minus 8 is minus 3 is negative 8 on 2, is equal to negative 4. So you come to the same solution as you did above. So the quadratic formula is really not that used for a question like this where you can just factorize, and that's a lot quicker. But for some questions, you won't actually be able to factorize using whole numbers. So that's when the quadratic formula really comes into play. So let's have a look at another example here. We'll get started on this video, probably finish it off in the second video. So we've got factorize or solve. That looks like a dollar sign, it's just an S. 3x squared minus 4x minus 1 is equal to 0. So looking at that, and it could say, might not, but it could, using the quad formula. So if you're really not comfortable in factorizing ax squared plus bx plus c, because that takes a number of steps, the quadratic formula could actually be a simpler solution for you. So so remember the formula is x is equal to negative b plus minus the square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And you just label this, shall love this, a, b, and c. Okay? And then it's just a matter of substituting into that formula. So negative b, so negative of negative 4 plus minus the square root of b squared, so negative 4 squared, minus 4a, which is 3, and c, which is negative 1. So be really careful with your positives and negatives here. All over 2 multiplied by a, which is 3. So we'll just go through, try and solve that before you go on to the next video, and we'll see how we go there.